In the previous video, we looked at two functions of your TI-30X IIS calculator, EE and the psi/ang button. However, there's still much more we can do. This time, we'll be discussing two new calculator functions, the exponent key and answer retrieval. The exponent key can cause serious problems and, once again, they stem from order of operations. Now, we know that exponents come right after parentheses, right? And the calculator knows that too, but sometimes our fingers, when they push the little buttons on our calculators, do not. Take a look. Let's try to take 3 to the power of 2/3. Naively, we'll put in 3 to the power of 2 over 3. Now, wait a minute, that's not right. Well, that's because of one fatal flaw found in every calculator. They cannot read your mind. Your calculator will not know if you're trying to find 3 to the power of 2/3 or if you're trying to find 3 squared divided by 3. It may seem obvious to you, and well, sometimes it is, but the golden rule of calculating is that you must always condescend to the calculator. Help it out. Give it an easy job so that when the time comes to spit out an answer, it will give you an easy job. And the best way to do this is with parentheses. We can simply encase the 2/3 part in parentheses and voila! Perfect harmony between man and machine. Experience the unshakable bond yourself. Right, the 3 divided by 4 happens first, leading to the final expression equaling 2 to the power of 0.75, which is around 1.65. Remember that even though exponents are usually done first, the intention becomes clear once the parentheses come out and we get our desired result. Just like the EE function from the previous video, these exponents can be negative. The process is nearly identical. Press the negative sign button between the exponent sign and the exponent to enter the world of the teeny tiny. For instance, the diameter of a hydrogen atom, which is about this many meters. Instead of writing all that out on our calculator, we can just type 1, 0 to the power of -1, 0, which gives us 1 times 10 to the -10th. This doesn't require any extra parentheses. Speaking of which of the following expressions contain extra parentheses that don't accomplish anything? Right. The one set of parentheses in A applies the exponent to both terms of the expression, whereas otherwise it would only apply to the 3 times 1.7e4. In B, the same set of useful parentheses in A is used, but there's also a set of parentheses around the 3 divided by 2, transforming the exponent from a power of 3 to a power of 1.5. C is similar to A as well, but this time with the parentheses around 2.5e-3 minus 3. This multiplies both the 3 and the 2.5e-3 by 1.7e4, which wasn't the case beforehand. Finally, our answer, D, has an extra set of parentheses around 3 times 1.7e4. In this case, we would already be doing the multiplication first inside of the outermost set of parentheses, so emphasizing that it doesn't accomplish anything. D is our answer. Our last function today is my personal favorite, answer retrieval. Now, math can be a very stepwise process. We oftentimes have to do many calculations in a great sequence, referencing previous results to find our final shining answer. Now, usually what this consists of is writing down the previous answer and then typing it back in for the next calculation. But what if I told you that there was a better way? It's the ANDS key, and you get it by pressing second and the negative sign. The little ANDS label is above the negative key, and as we saw in the previous video, the second button gets us access to the functions above the key. Doing this will pull the answer from the previous calculation and insert that as a variable ANDS, hence the name. You can treat this like any other number and insert it wherever you want into the equation. For example, great, so first off in this question, we do 2 plus 2, which is of course 4. Then, by using the ANDS function, we call the 4 back and multiply that by 5, giving us an answer of 20. Now, this is all fine and dandy, but what if you need an answer from 2 calculations ago, or 3? Are you stranded, left only to contemplate the things that could have been? No way. To pull any result from memory, you can use the up and down arrows to scroll through past calculations. Once you find the desired calculation, use the right arrow to navigate to the open space and fulfill your wildest calculating dreams. And be bold. The original calculation is left the same way you found it. Alright, so now that you've got everything in this video down, it's time to show what you know. Not to me, I'm already thoroughly impressed, but to you. Let's bring it all together and give this last question a go. So the main thing to notice here is that there are no parentheses, so we will be abiding by the rules of order of operations. This means that the 4 to the power of 0.5 happens first, independent of the times 4 afterwards, which lets us rule out B. After that, the number 2 times 10 to the 3rd is added, which rules out C. Even though in the next step we take the answer and subtract it from 9, this does not affect the exponent of the previous calculation. The first part is done, and all that's left is to subtract 9. This rules out A, leaving us with the final answer, D. You can see here that every operation is clearly expressed in D. And there you have it. I hope these videos have been helpful, and remember, you can always jump back to specific parts of the video if you need a quick refresher in the future. Bye!